In the spring and summertime, I love going to car shows with my family. Hanging out and enjoying the cool cars and trucks that car clubs put out a lot of times is fun. But the way cars are made today comes from an assembly line. An assembly line is what the cars go down to have all the parts put into the car that makes it go. A famous inventor who helped to make the production of cars faster is Henry Ford. Hang out with me as I talk about the famous inventor in the auto industry, Henry Ford. Henry Ford was the founder of the Ford Motor Company and helped to sponsor the creation and development of the assembly line and mass production of cars. Born on July 30th, 1863, Henry Ford was raised on a farm in Greenfield Township in Michigan. His father, William, and mother, Mary, helped to raise him. Henry was known as a watch repairman. In his early teens, Henry's father gave him a pocket watch that Henry would take apart and put back together over and over again. This is where he enjoyed putting watches together for friends and family members and learned how watches ticked. In 1876, Henry Ford's mother died. This hurt Henry really bad. This also made things difficult for Henry and his father. Henry's father expected Henry to take over the farm at that time, but Henry did not want to. After losing his mother, Henry could not stand the farm. He later wrote, "I never had any particular love for the farm. It was the mother on the farm I loved." In 1891, Ford became an engineer with the Edison Illuminating Company. After his promotion to chief engineer in 1893, this helped Henry to have enough money to start working more with gasoline engines. Later on, Henry was on his way to success, getting help from C. Harold Wills for successfully racing a 26-horsepower automobile in October 1901. Seeing the vision that Henry had, the Detroit Automobile Company formed the Henry Ford Company. On October 1st, 1908, the Model T was introduced to the world. One big difference in the Model T was that it had a steering wheel on the left side. The engine also had all 4 cylinders in an engine block, and it was easy to drive and fix. In 1914, Henry Ford sponsored the development of the moving assembly line. This made big changes in the auto industry and helped in mass producing cars. In doing this, Henry Ford also introduced the $5 per day wage. Back then, this would be like making $110 per day in 2011. After creating the Model T, the country would never be the same with automobiles. The Model Ts were easy to drive and cheap to fix, leading to half of all cars in the United States in 1918 being Model Ts. Known as a Mr. Fix-It at an early age with watches, this allowed Henry Ford to experiment and learn his craft that would later make him the king in the auto industry. Taking part to help to make the moving assembly line was just one of the things he did in creating a new revolution in the auto industry, and we salute Henry T. Ford as